Hey everyone, as several of you know, the brand new LAX Metro Transit Center opened in June, servicing the LAX airport. But how is it doing now, 1 month later, after its initial opening? Has it been a huge success, such as the initial opening date, where you can see here? Or has it died down? Are people really choosing to take the train? Well, let's figure that out here on Tiger Railfan. But first, some background information. The LAX Metro Transit Center serves two of LA Metro's light rail lines, the C and the K lines, as well as several municipal bus routes, including LA Metro routes that service the big bus station that we're currently standing in right now. With the exception of LA Union Station, this is the largest metro station in the entire network.
And one hand on the gimbal.
And see
so
how
if you're wondering,
the comparing
my
to
two hands are very occupied,
which is what we're looking at right now.
Rams House says, can you check out the new bus platforms? Absolutely.
Going towards the airport.
We're going to head out that way in just
and
a second.
Here's a closer look.
Here
at
is the new service configuration of the area
and their routes. Most notably,
the C line starts here, and the K line now goes all the way through.
Directly. And here we are. It is worth noting, though, that the video here has been filmed 1 week after the initial station opening. So it's not quite a month, but we still get the idea of the station after its initial grand opening. Down there are the light rail tracks, and there are two of them for the C and the K lines. But there is a stark difference we can immediately see here on this midday Thursday. There is really nobody here at the station, and more than 2/3 of the people here are staff members. And here is one of the beautiful art pieces as well put into the station. And it's so weird seeing nobody here to appreciate it, honestly, except the LA Metro staff members. That is a plus how they're still here, as it helps make it feel safe and secure at the station. The problem could be resulting from LA Metro's topography, in a sense that the lines don't directly go where people need them to go. The K line is still not in its final form yet, and the C line doesn't go to any popular destinations. Here is a current map of the LA Metro system in the southwest side. You'll notice that there is no direct link from LAX to Union Station in downtown LA, or any downtown destinations that people would want to go to, or even popular tourist attractions or areas. It's impossible to access areas like Wilshire Boulevard, Miracle Mile around the La Brea Tar Pits area, or any populated tourist destination. It's also incredibly difficult to get to North Hollywood Station. As seen here, you would have to take 3 trains in order to reach the Hollywood area, which for many people is just not feasible. And it's better just to take an Uber or rideshare. And we also have to keep in mind that people might have heavy luggage, so this option will become even more unappealing for travelers. And that's even though the station looks really nice, it's brand new, and has tons of bus transit connections. It's really only useful for those who live nearby, off either the C or the K line, or those off the immediate connecting bus routes here. Hopefully, at least a good amount of this will be fixed with the north extension of the K line extension, which is going to be heading towards the Hollywood area, meaning you'll have a direct ride to Hollywood. So hopefully this will attract a lot more ridership to the area. But now let's take a quick break to look at some of the features of the station. Right here we can see they have an automatic vending machine done by a robot that serves up Metro gear as well as snacks. There will also be a feature vendor in the part of the station that we were previously at, with the glass building in the middle. Hopefully we get a vendor for this soon. And as you can see, there are plenty of plant-like structures around here. Additionally, there's plenty of information signs for both the Metro Rail and the bus lines that show which bay they depart from and at what time. But now let's get back to what we're looking at today, which is, of course, the ridership at the LAX Metro Transit Center. The ridership projection for 2026 is 30 million annual passengers, which is at least a tenth of LA Metro's current ridership system-wide. But of course, we can't achieve this with what we're seeing right now, with barely any passengers exiting buses or walking around the station, as we just saw earlier. But there's another part of the story. That's the automated people mover. Those who know the channel may have known that the people mover has been delayed until January of 2026. For those who don't know, the People Mover is going to be a new automated line that's going to connect the rental car facility, the LAX Metro Transit Center, and the LAX Economy parking to all of the terminals. And this is a critical missing piece of the project, since now you still have to take a bus to the airport, which is quite a diversion for some people, I'd imagine. But once that opens in January of 2026, hopefully we see ridership increase. But for now, we're left with this right now. Pretty empty station, although it's a great place to transfer if you're maybe not heading to LAX or if you're traveling locally or live around the area. This project though will absolutely bring so much benefits to everyone around the area. It just needs some more time to develop. Although additionally, there are other competitive modes of transportation that people use to get from LAX to downtown. One of these is the LAX Flyway bus. It's going to be one of the biggest competitors of LA Metro because it provides a direct access towards Van Nuys and Union Station in downtown Los Angeles, where LA Metro does not go. So if anyone is heading pretty much anywhere in the San Fernando Valley, or if they're heading to Union Station or anywhere in downtown LA, it is much more quicker and oftentimes more convenient to take the LAX Flyway bus, especially because it stops directly in front of each terminal, meaning you don't need to take the automated people mover train or any bus shuttles. It would just be one straight bus, which is one of the biggest competitors of the LAX Metro Transit Center being successful. But if you're traveling a shorter distance that could be accessible by one of the buses that you see pass by on the screen, then this might be a more convenient option. But then again, an Uber might be a better option for you as well. Speaking of Ubers, Metro Micro is another competitive way that the LAX Metro Transit Center brings itself back to being a pretty competitive option, because you're able to request a ride whenever you want, and you can ride that Metro Micro bus to anywhere in the service zone, which works similar to an Uber. This can work much better than waiting for one of the other Metro bus routes that run hourly here, so you could be waiting up to an hour for a bus, which is really inefficient, especially when considering you don't know exactly when you're going to be arriving at LAX in terms of exiting the airport and being ready to catch your ride back. Of course, the LAX Metro Transit Center is a really nice facility with tons of places to sit and relax. Even restrooms are present here at the station as well, and hopefully we'll see some future vendors so you can grab a bite to eat while you're here. Speaking of restrooms, we're passing by one of them right now. There are two sets. One of them is out here by the bus station, and the other one is on the second level of the main station area, which connects directly to the light rail. So this restroom would be the most convenient to use if you are getting off the shuttle or riding any of the buses. You can see some of the seating here on the right hand side, and it is definitely interestingly configured because it's made to prevent homeless people from using the benches as a place to sleep. But Metro has plenty of security here, and I hope they plan to keep it like that as well to maintain a safe, beautiful station for travelers who arrive from all over the world. There is still plenty of time before the LA Olympics, so hopefully the station is able to expand with its vendors. We're able to get that automated people mover open and maybe some bus improvements as well in terms of connections. Although we won't see the K-Line Northern extension come to fruition until later in the 2030s, hopefully this will all still be enough to attract enough ridership so that way the station becomes a much more vibrant and easier place to use. Now, there's going to be one more comment I'm going to make, and that is the elevators here at the LAX Metro Transit Center. They are always in pairs of two in most places, and there are elevators in several places along the station for great redundancy. This is especially important because of those that have luggage. Escalators are also here in sets of two as well, so if an escalator or elevator is down, there should always be another alternative, which is a great thing to see. But with that, I want to thank you so much for watching, and now here is a mini compilation of some trains arriving and departing here on the CNK lines at the LAX Metro Transit Center. I hope you enjoy, and thank you for watching.